Formula part 4 பார்க்க போகிறோம். Magnetic flux pi b is equal to integral b vector dot dA vector is equal to ba cos theta. If b vector is uniform and perpendicular to the area, then pi b is equal to ba. Since theta is equal to 0 degree, cos 0 degree is equal to 1. Then SI unit of magnetic flux, Tesla meter square or Web. Faraday's first law, whenever magnetic flux linked with a closed circuit changes, an EMF is induced. Faraday's second law, the magnitude of induced EMF in a closed circuit is equal to time rate of change of magnetic flux linked with the circuit. E is equal to d pi by dt. Lenz's law, the direction of the induced current is such that it always opposes the cause responsible for its production. E is equal to minus dn pi by dt. Fleming's right hand rule. So thumb, index finger, middle finger மூணையும் perpendicular stretch பண்ணிட்டோம் அப்படின்னா thumb denotes the direction of the motion, index finger denotes the direction of the magnetic field, middle finger direction of the induced current. Fleming's right hand rule is also known as generator rule. Induced EMF E is equal to minus n d pi by dt. Motional EMF from Lorentz force E is equal to BLV. Rod moves with velocity v in b vector. At equilibrium, the magnetic Lorentz force and Coulomb force balance each other. That is, modulus of FV vector is equal to modulus of FE vector. Induced current I is equal to BLV by R. Power is equal to F vector dot V vector, that is FV cos theta. Power is equal to B square L square V square by R. Rod of length L rotates about one end with angular velocity omega in magnetic field B. Plane of rotation is perpendicular to the field. Induced EMF between two ends E is equal to of B omega L square. For a conductor, form of sheet or plate, induced current flow in concentric circle paths called eddy current. Eddy current is also called Foucault current. Inductor is a device used to store energy in magnetic field when electric current flows through it. Self-induction. Self-inductance N pi B is proportional to I. N pi B is equal to L into I. So L is equal to N pi B by I. L is the self-inductance of the coil. L is equal to E is equal to minus D N pi by dt, which is equal to minus D Li by dt. L is equal to minus E di by dt. Unit of inductance Weber per ampere, volt second per ampere, 1 Henry. So 3 இருக்கு unit. The dimensional formula of inductance m L square t power minus 2 a power minus 2. இது எப்பவுமே ஸ்கொயர் bracket குள்ள வரணும் dimensional formula. Self inductance of long solenoid L is equal to mu naught n square a L. N turn density, it's a number of turns per unit length. If solenoid is filled with the dielectric medium of relative permeability mu r, then L is equal to mu naught mu r n square a L. Energy stored in an inductor UB is equal to half Li square. Energy density in an inductor UB is equal to UB by AL, which is equal to B square by 2 mu naught. So இந்த 3 formula இருக்கு energy density க்கு. Magnetic field in an inductor B is equal to mu naught Ni. Relative permeability of iron mu R is equal to self inductance of iron by self inductance of air. Mutual induction N2 pi 21 is proportional to I1. N2 pi 21 is equal to M21 I1. Mutual inductance M21 is equal to N2 pi 21 by I1. So in mutual induction E2 is equal to minus d of N2 pi 21 by dt, which is equal to minus d of M21I by dt. Then M21 is equal to minus E2 by di1 by dt. Unit of mutual inductance Henry. Mutual inductance between two long coaxial solenoids M is equal to mu naught N1 N2 A2 L. Transformer Vs by Vp is equal to Ns by Np is equal to Ip by Is equal to K. If Ns is greater than Np or K is greater than 1, then Vs is greater than Vp and Is is less than Ip. It is step-up transformer. If Ns is less than Np or K is less than 1, Vs is less than Vp and Is is greater than Ip, it is step-down transformer. Efficiency of transformer, eta is equal to output power by input power into 100. For ideal transformer, input power is equal to output power. Vp, Ip is equal to Vs, Is. Sinusoidal alternating voltage V is equal to Vm sin omega t. Alternating current I is equal to Im sin omega t. Im maximum current, omega angular frequency. Mean or average value of alternating current IAV is equal to area of the positive half cycle or negative half cycle by base length of half cycle. I average is equal to 2 Im by pi. I average is equal to 0.637 Im. For negative cycle IAV is equal to minus 0.637 Im. I average is equal to sum of all currents over half cycle divided by number of currents. IAV is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3 up to n divided by n. RMS value of alternating current IRMS is equal to area of one cycle of squared wave divided by base length of one cycle. IRMS is equal to Im by root 2. IRMS is equal to 0.707 Im. RMS value of current is equal to 70.7% of its peak value. Alternating voltage VRMS is equal to 0.707 Vm. IRMS is equal to I effective. IRMS is equal to root of sum of squares of all current over one cycle by number of currents. IRMS is equal to root of I1 square plus I2 square plus up to plus In square divided by n. The domestic AC supply is 230 volt 50 Hz. It is RMS or effective value. Its peak value Vm is equal to root 2 Vrms. Vm is equal to root 2 into 230 which is equal to 325 voltage. Instantaneous voltage Vm sin omega t is equal to Vm sin 2 pi nu t. Omega equal to 2 pi nu podrom. Frequency f is equal to omega by 2 pi. Time period t is equal to 1 by f is equal to 2 pi by omega. Phasor diagram AC containing pure resistor. Current is in phase with applied voltage. I is equal to Im sin omega t. AC circuit containing only inductor. Current lags behind the applied voltage by pi by 2. Current lags behind the voltage by 90 degree. That is I is equal to Im sin omega t minus pi by 2. Then inductive reactance is XL is equal to omega L. XL is equal to 2 pi FL. For steady current F is equal to 0. Therefore XL is equal to 0. Inductor blocks AC but allows DC. DC through L produces uniform magnetic field, so flux remains constant, so no induced EMF. Inductor behaves like resistor when DC flows through it. AC through L produces time varying magnetic field, induces back EMF which opposes any change in current. For an ideal inductor, back EMF is equal to opposite to applied EMF. Therefore L blocks AC. AC circuit containing only capacitor. I is equal to Im sin omega t plus pi by 2. Im is equal to Vm by 1 by C omega. Current leads to the applied voltage by 90 degree or pi by 2. Capacitive reactance XC. XC is equal to 1 by C omega which is equal to 1 by 2 pi FC. For steady current F is equal to 0. XC is equal to infinity. It offers infinite resistance to steady current, no DC. And circuit containing a resistor, inductor and a capacitor in series, RLC circuit. So this is the circuit. Now Vm square is equal to Vr square plus Vl minus Vc the whole square. Im is equal to Vm by Z. Impedance Z is equal to root of R square plus XL minus XC the whole square. Now XL is greater than XC. Then tan pi is equal to VL minus VC by VR which is equal to XL minus XC by R. If XL is greater than XC, then XL minus XC is positive. Then applied voltage leads current by pi. The circuit is inductive. P is equal to Vm sin omega t, I is equal to Im sin omega t minus pi. If XL is less than XC, then XL minus XC is negative, pi is negative, current leads voltage by pi. Circuit is capacitive. V is equal to Vm sin omega t, I is equal to Im sin omega t plus pi. Then if XL is equal to XC, then pi is equal to 0. So current and voltage are in same phase. Circuit is resistive. Then V is equal to Vm sin omega t, I is equal to Im sin omega t. Resonance in series RLC circuit. At resonance, applied frequency, that means angular frequency omega r is equal to 1 by root LC of RLC circuit. FR is equal to 1 by 2 pi root of LC. Omega r square is equal to 1 by LC. Therefore, omega r L is equal to 1 by omega RC. XL is equal to XC. At resonance, impedance minimum, current maximum, impedance is equal to resistance, Z is equal to R and XL is equal to XC. Quality factor or Q factor is equal to voltage across L or C by applied voltage. Q factor is equal to W or L by R. Q factor is equal to 1 by R root of LC. Q factor is equal to 1 by R root of L by C. Power in AC circuit, PAV is equal to Vrms IRms cos pi. Vrms IRms apparent power cos pi power factor. ஸோ இந்த ஃபார்முலா எல்லாமே உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ லைக் பண்ணுங்கள், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள். தேங்க்யூ.